Welcome back, everybody, to Ready, Aim, Live. I'm Jose.
And I'm Wes. And today we're going to do something a little bit fun that we've been wanting to test out in some of our videos. And that idea would be to take some of this actual liner that you would use on a truck bed covering and put it on some of our mags and see what the different type of texture would be, you know, to give, especially with these AK mags, a little bit more texture into, you know, reloading and unloading.
Yeah, so like, you know, you get these AK mags, like Croatian AK mags, they come all oiled up. Well, what happens when all that oil is gone? It's going to start to rust. So we have a theory in mind that we wanted to test out. So if we use this Bedliner spray on a mag, we're kind of weatherizing it, and we're going to protect it from those outer elements. And we wanted to see, because usually you get that rough texture, if we'd actually get that rough texture on the mag when we spray it. So this is something we were thinking about. We want to try it out and see what feedback we can get from you guys. But I guess now we can go ahead and start spraying and see what results we get.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that on the AK mag, it has a lot of, sleekness to it. I'm really hoping that this will give a much, rougher texture to it, just so that it's easier to grab. You won't slide off of it. But yeah, I guess let's go ahead and test it out.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, the polymer mag, first thing, the steel, I'm really interested to see how it's going to come out. And just in case viewers didn't know, we'll hold up this spring. This is crazy. This is the spring out of an AR mag, and that's the spring out of the AK mag.
Well, all right.
Let's get the spraying this down and let's see what we get.
All right, so if you want to go ahead and knock out the AR mag, let's see what it does. So I'll this one over here real quick.
On this coating that we have, it does say, spray one layer, let it dry for 10 to 15 minutes, and then apply a second layer. So we're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna start with this. We have it all taped up, so none of the seals are gonna get ruined. Everything should function the way it's supposed to.
It's looking like it's already adhesing pretty well to it as well.
Just some light sprays, don't wanna overcoat it, don't want it dripping.
Well, and even after the first spray that we do, we're gonna give it about 15 to 20 minutes, and then we're gonna come back and do a whole nother coat on it just to give it a better texture.
All right, I'll let that sit.
Let's go ahead and knock out the AK mag.
So like I said, this is gonna help protect from those outer elements, rust. That rust is one of the biggest things. You don't want rust. And the fastest way to destroy anything you have in your collection is rust, I promise you that. So like I said, our theory is, if this can protect the bed liner from all the weather, it should be able to protect the magazine. So hopefully this turns out to be great.
Yeah, I'm really wanting to see what kind of texture we actually get out of this. Because like I said before, these AK mags, they slip, but I'm hoping for a nice, rougher texture that's actually something good to grip onto. So, I guess we'll give it 15 minutes, spray it again, and then see what we get.
Yep. Here, I got a stick for you to put it on right here.
All right.
Slide it on right there.
Stick.
Yep. Well, we're back. We actually, earlier in the day, we wanted to spray these down because it does take about 3 to 4 hours to dry. So we had some sprayed down, ready to go. We actually did think of a new theory because the way the polymer mag came out, our buddy Tyler had a great idea that we should put some cat litter on it when it's wet and then put another layer on top of that. So we're going to try that out. Once that dries, we'll get a review on that and how that came out. But for now, let's go over what we think these came out with this spray on these mags.
Yeah, and pretty much the reason that we thought of the kitty litter putting it on there was because of the fact that even putting 2 coats on this, it wasn't giving it the texture that we wanted. It was still a little bit too slick for what we were looking for.
Yeah.
On the AK mag, however, it's a perfect fit. It's a perfect grip. It all around fits the hand. It gives you what you want and what we're looking for. But this one, however, is still needing to have that. Probably
extra
do
texture.
Do a couple more coats on it. Do some kitty litter. Give it the actual texture that we're looking for. And like we said, we did another one.
Showing us.
So we'll be more than willing to review that one because I think that one's going to turn out even better.
I think so too. But yeah, on this AK mag, like you said before, when you first get them, they're slippery because they're so oily. This has really helped that, I have a full grip on this. It's not sliding out of my hand. It's not going nowhere. I feel like this would be, very good. Obviously, we can't test out the weather effects right away, but later on, we will come back to these bags and we will, do another review on how these actually have held up and, everything like that.
Yeah, I can't wait to see see if Chris does more of these because this is Chris's AK mag, and to do more of these and see actually how he uses them in the field and how he trains with them, and reloading at the range, and giving an all-around review on the actual effectiveness of putting this spray on there.
Well,
so
let's
I'm really curious.
Let's pick these guns up right here and see how it feels. Actually loading them in and taking it out. So these polymer mags, these are cheaper mags. I never liked the way these feel. This is still kind of, you can't just slide that out. It doesn't come out at all. So I'm not really a fan of that at all, to be honest. To me, there's really no change in this compared to what it was before.
Yeah.
Very slight difference.
Well, and it might be the type of mag that we were using as it is. Maybe once we use like a P mag or something a little bit better quality of a mag, maybe that would change, the way that we view it. But on the AK side, dude, that feels absolutely amazing. And all the guns have been checked and cleared. So
always.
That is not a concern. But this mag going in and out, like AK mags as it is, are a great snap-in fit. But this right here is such a great grip. Go ahead and test that out.
Woo! I do like that, man. That is nice.
Like, there's no way that's going to slip out of your hand. If you're in some sort of situation that you need to reload quickly, you're going to be able to grab it and go and not have any sort of concerns.
I definitely like this, man. Like I said, I can't wait to come back to this and see if these are actually held up. Has any rust actually built up on the spots that we sprayed? Because we left, like I said, we taped everything off to keep all the essential, everything that's gonna help lock it in. We make sure that all that stays original. We don't paint over that because we don't want to mess up anything. Especially if we're trying to rely on a reload, you don't want that to fail.
Yeah, and you don't want to gum up the insides of spring, anything like that. But I'm kind of curious to see if he did the kitty litter to the AK mags as well, to see, maybe as an experiment, to see what that would do to that one. If it would give it a good grip, or if he would be happy with just the 2 coats as it is. So.
Yeah. Hey, once we figure out how this kitty litter one comes out, we're gonna come back. We'll be a whole nother video and show you guys. We're really interested to see, taking one project and one idea, and as you're in the middle of it, it's like, wait, we could try this, and it just blossom into a whole nother thing.
Who would have thought kitty litter at the beginning?
Yeah.
We just started with spray painting the mags. Who would have thought kitty litter? Man?
Thank God Chris is a mechanic, got some extra litter on the side.
Well, so glad we got to come, here with you guys today, show you guys some of the little different crafts that we're trying to do to, customize our weapons, but also give us more effectiveness in the field. But how you feeling about it?
Hey man, I think it's fun doing stuff like this. It's, just something small. Me and Tyler were just sitting there, we're talking about it. We called you guys talking about it. Like, I think it'd be a good idea. Like, I told you guys the theory, and look, here we are making a video for it, and now we have some results, and that's what we came here for,
Yes, sir. And thank you guys so much for viewing today. Remember, we have videos coming out every Friday at 4 o'clock. I don't know if anybody's seen the new shirts that we got, but they're going to be in every video now. It's going to be a little bit of a dress code, if you will.
Yes, sir.
But we got reels going up on Instagram. We got stories up on YouTube. And like I said, videos every Friday. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Always remember,
who's got your 6?